Okay, welcome to part 3 of our journey through Final Fantasy through Final Fantasy 1. We are going to pick up where we left off, which is getting ready to go into Mount Gulg and deal with the Fire Fiend. So let's go ahead and get started there. I want to see something because I kind of think I forgot to buy. Yep, I forgot to buy one specific magic, which we'll get after this. We don't need it for this in particular fight. So neat trick when you're in here, whenever you're in the lava, you can avoid random encounters. So it's a nice way to kind of like, if you want to avoid getting into a lot of fights, keep the encounter rate down, just stay in the lava and you are good to go. Alright, Neon finally starting to get some HP very slowly. Of course. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Okay. How much Phoenix Downs do we have? Only 3. Yeah, I'm not going to use... And a mithril helmet. Oh. That was kind of weird. I just heard the music go out. But it seems like it's back, so it should be good. Going on with the sound? Hold on. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, that's a lot. Yo, Ronnie, what's going on? How's your weekend been? Do anything fun and exciting, or was it kind of mostly just chill? I hear you, just hanging in there. Pretty much the same for me. It was just trying to hang in there, kind of a weekend. Yeah, I wish I had something better to say, but not right now. But overall, it was good. It was good. I appreciate that. Got anything good going on right now? Like, are you gaming, doing something? Been losing interest in a lot of things lately. That does happen. Now the question is, are you gaining interest in other things at the same time? Or is it just straight up like, just not feeling a lot of things that you were feeling before, and it's just trying to figure out like where to go next with it? But I had that already. A lava worm. Yeah, I've been there before. Yeah, it just like for whatever reason, like gaming, even if it's like shows that you really normally would watch, stuff like that, it just not hitting the same. It's just not quite what it was. And it's like, can I even get through this right now? Do I want to get through this right now? And then, like you said, the feeling does go away. But like while it's happening, not fun. Yo, matey, what is going on? How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully all is well. Yeah, I finally unlocked the follower emotes. Appreciate that. All is good. Hell yeah, love to hear that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Um, kind of a little bit of an off weekend in a way, but not horrible. But overall good. Overall, everything has been good. Let's see, where am I going with this? Yeah, I'm going right down here. Really? You feel me on the weekend vibes? Yeah. I mean, sometimes, we do have those weekends. Oh yeah, this is most definitely the very, very latest game within the whole within Final Fantasy. But I will say this remaster that they did is by far the best way to play this game. It fixed a lot of bugs that were kind of like in the original. And yeah, it just made it a really fun game to play. And actually what I'm doing here is, while I'm, streaming here, I'm actually creating a video to upload onto YouTube. Where basically my whole goal is just to chronicle the whole Final Fantasy series. Starting with this one, going all the way through. And then we will upload them all to YouTube. Trying to be busy. Trying to be busy. It doesn't always work that way, but I always do try. Oh, I bet it is very odd. How is everything over on the green side? Yeah, I'm still working on my setup for that one too. Make sure I'm going right spot. Green's good, still trying to figure your shit out. I have no doubt that you will figure it out. No doubt at all. That is supposed to drop tonight. Do you know what time? You said you have more than enough doubt for both of us? Nah. Nah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt you'll get that figured out. None. Only one really good piece of treasure on this level. You gonna go look it up real quick? Appreciate that. Ooh, red dragon. We got the flame mail. Okay. Let's make sure everybody is healed. Yeah, pretty much. A quick save just in case. I don't see anything actually bad happening, but just to be careful. So you are the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Merilith from her slumber. The power of the burning flame is mine, and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. So, interesting thing about this boss is, even though this is a fire fiend, it's actually not weak to ice. It's mainly weak to status effects, like paralyze or blind, stuff like that. And I don't buy those spells because to me this is the only fight where they're really actually useful. And Merilith is also pretty strong against magic, so you really just kind of have to beat it down with your fighters. No fire, I did not. Guys, one holy just because. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. They had to wait for approval. So it's just going to be like one of those, hey, it's here. You're not going to have much of a heads up on it. Just going to hop in one time into the App Store and boom, available. That still works. That still works. It'll give us something to kind of like look out for. Whoa. That was not nice. It felt kind of personal. Poor Sophia. Oh, that's rough. Sophia loses all that experience. But as you can see, not a difficult fight at all. And that is 2 crystals brought back to life. 2 more to go. And let's go ahead and leave here. Now, alright. So I still do want to get this one spell that I skipped on earlier. And that is Temper. So what Temper does is just really makes your physical attackers hit really, really, really hard. And we are definitely going to need that for a couple of boss fights coming up. But that is all we're going to do here. Yo, Thomas, what's going on? It's not the time to stream? I don't know, it feels like the time to stream. Is this glitch still here? Or did they fix it? Of course they fixed it. So you won't make me work for this. Gauntlets. So Thomas, why is it not the time to stream right now? Oh, it's the last day of Ultra? How was that? I did check it out for a little bit on Friday when you put that in the Discord. You know, it was cool. I was enjoying it for a little bit that I was able to see it. Have you really been able to enjoy it throughout the weekend? Alright. Should check to make sure I got 50,000. Perfect. So what we're doing here is we're buying the Bottle Fairy, and it's only 40,000. It's even nicer. And then we'll stock up on these later. I don't need these right now. Really? That's crazy. Same person that was there on Friday in the front row was there last year on the front row as well. You watch for a little bit and just wait for the ones you wanted to watch. That makes sense. That's exactly what I would have done. So what we're going to do here is not necessarily do this at this time, but it needs to be done. And while we're here, it's just good just to kind of knock this one out. And we're going to go to the waterfall, where we're going to pick up an item that we're going to need for the next to last dungeon in the game. There's some good equipment here too. really just here and then down here. Yep. Yay, we love instant death enemies. Really? They closed chat and removed Twitter? Why? How bad does the chat get? That they have to completely shut it down. Alright, so it kind of played out like how you said it was going to, where it was going to be kind of weak except for like a few artists, the big names. That ribbon is fantastic. We love having that ribbon nice and early. I have been waiting. Take this cube, Tiamat Flying Fortress, please. And we got the warp cube. Buzzword. Yeah, why do you say that's a kick in the butt to Russia? Actually, we do not need to do this. Do we have exit? Nope, did not buy exit yet. So we have to fight our way back out of this. Gotcha. You said they put on a decent show, too? See something. Now we don't care about confuse. So the ribbon is just invaluable. It is what it is in pretty much every single Final Fantasy game, where it guards against status effects. Silence, sleep, stuff like that. I like to mainly put this on my healer just in case something bad happens to somebody else. At least the healer will not be affected by it and can... Oh, Ruby Armlet. keep going and heal everybody while they're recovering from other stuff. And in this game, it also guards against elemental attacks. So it's absolutely fantastic to have. And it's another reason why I like to do this early. Okay. Well, last year, what did the numbers look like? You say only 35,000 is watching right now. How many were watching last year? So let's go. We got the bottle for the fairy. Let's go free the fairy now. This is the level 6 magic. You know what? I'm just gonna buy this now while I'm here. Oh, usually it's like 100,000 viewers, and now it's only 35. Damn, not good. Let's go see this fairy. You're the ones who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. I'll get you some oxyale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay? Alright, now we can breathe underwater. Air will flow out of that water for as long as you have it. Thank you, fairy. So nice. Oh wow, when they quit back in 2013, the viewer count was 1 million? That's a lot. I mean, chat being closed is probably definitely hurting it. Without a doubt. Let me check something. Yep, I knew I was forgetting something. we do actually want to get Lightning 3. Before we hop into this this next dungeon. You say you're not blaming him for closing it because of how it usually is. That's fair too. That's all you can really learn. Cool. And while I'm here, we definitely want to get exit. Those bells really are not necessary, and I'd much rather just save the money. Actually, when were the Pixel remasters released? It wasn't released in 2000. It wasn't released this year. I want to say maybe like a year and a half ago. And yes, Thomas, I do know that you're messing with me talking about Final Fantasy going back in graphics for 2023. 100% get that. But if you really want to start talking about going back in graphics, you should see what this game initially looked like on the NES. Because this is a remake of the very first Final Fantasy game that came out back in 1987. Got the magic. I will take that. Thank you very much. Is there even anything for the Red Wizard to learn? Nope. Did not think so. You have Oxyale? You are the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. Damn, really, Thomas? Like that? You just stopped visiting because of what? Because of like some anime that they were into? It was so boring for you to watch it. That's fair. Do you remember what anime it was? Naruto. Yeah, I have never seen that. I have no idea really what it's about. I think this is where I want to be. That's a lot of enemies. Never mind, that was easy. Okay, so where we at here? We want to travel over here first. You think so? You think so, Thomas? I think any language can be, well, maybe not every language can be fully learned, but you can learn pretty much all of it. Yeah, but like I said, I think you could say that about most languages. I mean, most languages, I don't think anybody really has like a full grasp on the entire language, outside of maybe a few specialists. Goes Neon with that HP growth finally again. We'd love to see it. Yeah, but a lot of languages are like that. Like, depending on what part of either the country or the world that you're in, the same word can have, like, several different meanings. Anything else in here? Nope. That is true. That is true. It is a very large language. And it'd be difficult for like really anybody to completely learn. I do believe most languages are like that. Trust me, there's words in English that I hear and I go, really, that's a word? Defends against lightning. Can you equip anything better? Nope. I just want to make sure I'm only missing that one. Cool. Seriously? Y'all kicked her out as a teacher because of that? And they accepted that? That's crazy. Thomas, you and your classmates are wild. Alright, now I want to make sure I'm in the right spot. I am in the right spot. Perfect. Alright, so first things first. Give that to you. Yeah, clearly you and your friends did not care. Man, that's cold. All right. Yeah, so let me explain, I guess, this part of it. If you look at this map here, kind of where I'm at in the upper left hand, you want to travel across this, which will bring you to the other side of the map, which you'll see here on the right. Because you're going to need to do this to get this, the Rosetta Stone. You need the Rosetta Stone really to unlock a language. Hence is one reason why it's called Rosetta Stone here. And you need to do that to be able to kind of really get to the final stages of the game. Are those crystals a legend? The legends speak of? Just who are you? And as you can tell here, with this being the stage where all the mermaids are, you do not get random encounters, which is kind of nice. And I want to say that's all the chests. Nope, missed one. Cool. So we are done here. And let's go after the Kraken. Alright, so you didn't really care about kicking the teacher out, but still got kicked out nonetheless. And you like that teacher because they let you play Age of Empires 3 in class. Yeah, that's not a good teacher to begin with. If the teacher's going to allow you to play a game like that when you're supposed to be learning something, that's not a good teacher. I think I did forget to equip all of the diamond equipment. Did I? I did. She wasn't the only one that y'all kicked out. Damn, your class was crazy. Yeah, I know that feeling all too well, Thomas. And I was definitely having some of those issues too later in high school. one way to really go. I mean, really, you only had like 2 days of school during the last year of school. Yeah, my last year of high school, we had like a work study program, and I just remembered I loaded up on all my classes my first 3 years of high school, so that I could take it nice and easy my last year. And I did the work study program, which allowed me to leave school early every day. So I left like around a little after 11 o'clock in the morning, so I could go to work. And it was beautiful. Loved it. See, Thomas, that's crazy to me. Like, if I said something like that to any like the administrators at the school I went to, they would have just laughed in my face and be like, "Yeah, we'll get over it. Bring your ass to school. You need to learn." Let's see what we got going on here. Not too much. A couple rooms to check out. So you said your workplace basically became like your school instead? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It would set yourself up for a nice little career after school. That is a good question, matey. Thomas, were you referring to Mandarin or Cantonese? That's a very good question, matey. Very good. Let's go, Neon. I really should not get this excited about a little bit of HP growth, but Neon has been suffering this entire game with HP growth. Well, yeah, because in China, the two main languages that are spoken in China are Mandarin and Cantonese. So they were just asking, like, which of those languages were you referring to? Saying like it was impossible to learn the whole language. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, man, we all learn something new every day. And I'm a firm believer in every day we have opportunity to get either better or get worse. It's up to us to make that decision. So, any day that we get an opportunity to learn something new, always a good day. And we got ribbon number 2. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Wow, Thomas, that's a lot to have like going on for last year of school. That's crazy. Happen again. Music disappeared. All kinds of fun technical issues today. Let's see. Very nice. Wow, Thomas. Wow. I mean, yeah. Art one, even getting any kind of debate, that type of a conversation with somebody who is drunk is never really going to go well. Never going to go well. But I'm glad it ended up well for you. Even though that's crazy, man. That is a very, very crazy story. Alright, so now we're about to go against the Water Fiend. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. But do you really think that you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. He's gonna try. And we got the giant gloves, which we really like. I'm gonna do one quick haste here. And then we'll do some no all. Oh, the Kraken is so good for that. And I'm gonna try this. Probably not the smartest thing to do. Nice. Good timing. Good timing, Jack. Followed by Sophia. Yes, let's go. Okay. Now let's try haste again. And I'm gonna go Holy Really for no real reason. Outside, I just want to get some extra damage in. Yeah, that would have been very, very bad for him if he would have tried that. Some Lightning 3 and some Holy, why not? Ouch. And that is Kraken. Like I said, not too difficult. Not too difficult of a fight, but they get those 8 hits in, particularly like on some of the mages, as you saw in this fight, can easily take a party member out very, very quickly. And that is the third of 4 crystals. Water crystal is now revived. We've got 1 crystal left. Yeah, Thomas, that would have been the epic beatdown if that would have happened. Thankfully, it did not get to that. And that's Fire. And that's just confused. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I bet you never did see him on the bus again. After that. Okay. Now let's go learn this forgotten language. I bet the teacher did laugh when you told that story. Where are you? Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher a Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. Alright. And you know what? I am just going to go ahead and rest here. And I just want to take a look at magic real quick. And really only one more spell we're going to go after. And this is where we need to go, but you can only land your ship like all the way up here. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. Now, I'm going to speak my little mind on this one here for a second. I understand that they wanted to include Sid, so Sid has a big history within Final Fantasy. Sid is always pretty much related to any kind of airship that is really going to be used. Even if it's not directly within an airship, they are very much like within like the tech machinist type of characters. And you know, because like the Final Fantasy VI Sid is not directly related to one of the airships, but is absolutely fascinated by airships. And if you can kind of unlock a secret scene, which I will try to do when I get there. But Sid was not mentioned in the original game of the very first Final Fantasy. The very first Sid came in Final Fantasy II. I know they want to kind of have a Sid in each of the games. I felt this kind of like just cheapened it a little bit. I like the fact that this one did not have a Sid and allow Sid to have its debut in 2, but maybe just a little bit more special. But they kind of, you know, did a little retcon thing, added into the first one here, and it is here now to stay with the Pixel Remaster. And who is it that I need to speak with? I think it's this person. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage to the Mirage Tower. Why, thank you. We got the chime, we got the warp cube, we are good to go. But I do want to get one spell while I'm here. And this will be full life. Thank you. Now, fortunately, we cannot get this spell. Flare. Only the Black Wizard can. And we do not have a Black Wizard for this run. So that should be probably just about it for what we do magic-wise. I'll say for the most part we are good to go for this fight. Land the airship here. Here we go. The next to last dungeon. And yes, we are going to collect all these chests. Cure that poison. Actually, got an Aegis shield. Protects against stone and poison. Yes, we do like that. Treasure chest here. Don't think so. Nope, we're good. Alright. Yeah, this is not scary at all. 4 Medusas, each of them with the potential to turn you to stone. Oof. Actually, at this point, not really that scary. I think Ash is the only one that is really at risk of being turned to stone. Just 20 more minutes, Thomas. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm assuming that means like 20 more minutes until like the group that you've been waiting to see comes on. And we got ambushed. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Thomas. Now you do not have to go into this room that we're going into. Most of the treasures in here we can kind of we'll be fine without them. But while we're here, I say let's collect them. Plus we get to gain some more experience, which is always nice. And that's the one thing I do enjoy about this game. I do feel like it is pretty well balanced. Like, outside of the little bit of grinding we did in the first part early on, which was just kind of necessary for the beginning stages of the game, we really have not had to sit down and grind too much. Now, if you do feel that you are under-leveled by the time you get done with this stage, this is a good place to grind. And we'll kind of combine all these here a little bit. Use the defender. But I would only say to really kind of come here and grind on this level or through this stage is if when you actually go into the final dungeon, if you really are struggling in the beginning, first couple floors, then yes, 100% come back here and grind. It's a good place to grind. Let me talk to this robot. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Yeah, we already got it. We already got the warp cube. We're good. Now we got the blue dragon. One hit, done. Fair enough. Nice. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. And off we go. And before I do go any further, the razor? What is this? I'm not sure if this is going to be any better. Nope. It's kind of weak. I did forget about that poison, didn't I? Another healing helmet. Cottage, mithril helmets, some kind of low level stuff, but that's okay. Got a drone show with 200 or so drones controlled by 2 people. Yeah, that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Let's go, Neon. I'm getting some more HP again. Yeah, Thomas, that's just weird. So this looking cool though? Hey, yeah, that works. Another ribbon. I think that is the final ribbon that we get. I will take the defensive hit. So we got 3 ribbons, 3 protect rings. We are good to go. Okay, so we will take that. Thank you very much. Okay. And there it is. The adamantite. Now, this is what is used to create Excalibur, which I would say is arguably the strongest sword in the game. It doesn't have the most attack power, but what it does is it has this attribute where it actually hits for every weakness in the game. So the potential of doing damage with the Excalibur is higher than it is with the Masamune that you get towards the end, which has like the highest attack power. Now, if you are in a position as you're going through here where you feel you may not be strong enough for the final boss, you need a little bit more, oomph to your attacks, do not be afraid to cast exit, go to the Dwarves Castle, get the Excalibur, and then come back and complete this dungeon. But we are going to push through. What do we got here? Okay. Let's go ahead and attack this one last. Vampire Lord. Analyzing Tiamat. No known weakness. There's not much help. You know there is not much of a weakness there. Going to heaven now. Alright, Thomas, enjoy. Enjoy. I know you've been looking forward to this moment. From this observation window, you can look out on the entire world. Let's take a look. 4 forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as a mist converging on a single point. A point at the center of the 4 atlases. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. Which is exactly what it is. Oh, that's cool. So they're going to be basically the final act of the whole thing. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I hope they do a really good job and end it very, on a very strong note. They really just give us some clothes, like the absolute weakest armor in the entire game. Yeah, why not? A little more defense, a little bit less invasion. That's okay. They're not going to end the festival with just the main stage. Gotcha. No more DJs on the main stage after them. That's fair. You know, another big takeaway for this game is getting that healing staff early. Such a huge help. Makes it so much easier to keep up on health between all the random battles, because obviously, as you can tell, within this game, there's a lot of random battles. It's just the way the game is designed, so you're going to do a lot of fighting. Unfortunately, we cannot use that sword, only the ninja can. You watched every single one of those since 2013. Let's go, Thomas. Let's go. Okay, so the way this in particular floor works is you need to go up or down. You can choose either direction for 2. And then to the left or to the right, again, either direction for 2. And that's how you get to the next level. So we'll go up. This is 1. "10 years." Yeah, so 10 years this weekend. Exactly. 10 years. That's awesome. And then I'm just going to go to the left for 2. And that'll take us to the next level up. As long as you follow that, you will not get lost. If you start kind of going in and out, you may end up picking the wrong one and end up going down a level, then have to come back up. So again, just either up 2 or down 2, and then to the left for 2, right for 2, and then you're good. Alright, so we're going to do a quick save here, and the reason why is that you can run into this random encounter. It's called War Mech. War Mech is kind of the very first super boss that's, you know, an optional boss that you can fight in this game. There's a 1 in 64 chance that it will appear as you walk down this corridor. It is probably arguably the toughest fight. I would only say the final boss is the toughest one in the remaster, because they really upped the strength of the final boss in this version of the game. But the War Mech can wipe you out quick. But let's see if we can find one. Let's see. I'm not going to spend a ton of time going up and down the corridor, but we'll see if we can try to catch a fight with it. I may be a little underleveled for it, but we will see. We shall see. Levels up. Alright, so we're not going gonna go all the way there. Let's go back down. And this is the only place in this entire game that you can encounter Warmech. And I do recommend at least trying it once. It's just fun to kind of like have that, you know, really challenging fight. Yeah, probably not the best spell to use against them. Alright, we'll do 2 more trips up and down. And if we don't face it by then we're just going to go ahead and battle Tiamat. Alright, so this one up and down and then one more. So one more up and down. We'll see. And if not, then we'll just go ahead and end everything. End everything for the dungeon. Obviously not for the game yet. lest we catch Warmech on the way back up. Looks like no Warmech for this run, unfortunately. I was hoping we might have got lucky with that one, but it is a very, very small chance. Sorry, I had to try for one more random fight. Yeah, Warmech is just one of those enemies, like, you can spend hours and hours trying to find it. I'll do one more. I'll do one more, just in case. Still lurking? Appreciate that so much, matey. Thank you so much. See if we get lucky here. Okay. This is definitely a scary fight, just because those mind flares can just do 2 damage and end up just killing somebody. Hopefully that does not happen. Good. Okay, so we escaped that. Okay. So, is everybody healed up? Yeah, for the most part. Let's do a quick save. So this is going to be Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind. She is the strongest of the 4 elemental fiends that we will fight. The Lich, Marilith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. Now, overall, this can be a very difficult fight. But if you do have a black wizard in your party and learn the spell Break, which basically just turns a enemy to stone, this fight is easy, because Tiamat is the only boss. This version of Tiamat is the only boss that will just put that on for here. Is the only one that's really susceptible to that, and yeah, it makes a difference. And you can end this battle so quickly. But we don't have that option, so we're gonna do this one a little bit harder. Oops, no, I want you to use the giant gloves. And then, how many no-alls do you have? Now, in this fight, I'm just going to be really using the Red Wizard as kind of really missed. More for support. So even though we have Saber on both of our fighters, we got haste on both of them, we're going to use Temper, which will stack with everything, and just make our physical attackers hit just that much harder. Boom. And that is that. And this is also going to be kind of the general strategy for the last gauntlet of bosses as well. So that is it. That is all 4 elemental crystals restored. And all that's left is to do the final dungeon and take out the final boss. Save the world. This is the altar of wind, from which the power of wind flows forth. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and leave here. Then what we are going to do is we're going to save the game. And then this is where we're going to leave it for the end of part 3 of Final Fantasy 1. We are coming to the very end of it. So for the next video, we will be running through the final stages, the final dungeon of the very first Final Fantasy, and wrapping up this game and then getting ready for Final Fantasy 2. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please come and watch the next one, as we will end up completing the entire game of the very first Final Fantasy. Thank you so much for watching.